What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Another black kid shot by the police over some bull. Another, and this is a kid. Let's get something right. This young man was 18 outside of St. Louis. Um, Mike Brown, I believe, is the name. Um, First things first. These are kids. Him, Trayvon Martin, Oscar Grant. They're not. When people try to say man, you're trying to change the language. This grown man. No, he wasn't a grown man. He just graduated high school. Don't try to throw that grown man stuff out there. Second, a few of us brothers, not a few of us, a lot of us brothers been saying this on YouTube for a minute that the killings are not gonna stop. Third thing I'm gonna say is this: where the thugs at? See, I find it ironic that we always talk about racialized crime and we need to stop black on black crime, which we do. But what's ironic about stuff like this is, I'm gonna get on the quote unquote thugs and gangsters and drug dealers for a second, right? The, the gang bangers, the people that are supposed to be running the streets. How come y'all motherfuckers come up missing when this shit happen? How come y'all just ghosts? It's my block. I run this shit. Okay. Well, when this kid that ain't got nothing to do with none of that life get shot, there's no retaliation. I mean, you don't like cops no way, right? You killer, use a killer, right? This is why I say a lot of these guys are in bed with the police. Because there's no way in hell, you know, just put this in street example. Young kids get shot. Say it's black on black crime. Kid's innocent. Street justice will probably say somebody knows who did it or somebody knows somebody and somebody can wind up getting shot in retaliation. Because the kid didn't have nothing to do with that lifestyle. Now when the cops do it, well, when did the rule change? Just saying. Because see, a lot of y'all, talk about, a lot of people talk about this thug culture. Well, I always thought it was a punk culture because a lot of the times these quote unquote thugs and gangsters only prey on people who don't fight back. Just like the cops do the same thing. They prey on people who don't fight back. But I find it ironic that two people who are supposed to be sworn enemies both are AWOL when shit really goes down. Think about it. Black on black crime, kid get shot, police ain't don't know nothing, don't know how to deal with nothing, they ain't gonna investigate. It's just black on black crime. Now that could be black on black crime, that could be something else on black crime or non-black on black crime or another officer killing somebody in the middle of the night, and it could be all those things, but it's gonna get written down as black on black crime. But officers don't ain't investigating. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Streets say we ain't snitching. Okay. Now when the police do this shit, people are outraged, which as they should be. Same way they should be outraged when these quote unquote gangsters are killing people in the streets. But then these cops go home. Now these are the same cops that's busting your ass. These same cops whipping your ass in the night, taking your drugs off you. Which if they taking your drugs off you, they giving you a break and they keeping you on the streets. So they keep you on the streets for a reason, right? Because you a useful tool. These same cops, kicking indoors, fucking y'all girlfriends when y'all in jail. Let's be real. And some of your mothers, let's be real. Which mirrors this story that I saw on the Young Turks. Mother called the police on her son, who was like 15 years old, because she walked in the house, turned on the TV, and he had been watching porn. He got caught. He got busted. But she called the cops. Now, this is a married woman whose father lives in the house too. So, dad wasn't home at the time. She called the cops. See, this type of shit is part of the problem. It's a neighborhood problem. Just like I saluted the guys who saved a brother's life in New York after the Eric Garner situation when they drove by and just shot in the air to make the cops stop beating the dude to death. You're gonna have to stop. You're gonna have to fight fire with fire sometimes, man. Because let's be honest, man, these cops doing this shit on purpose. I mean, it is it is blatantly obvious that they're doing this shit on purpose. It's blatantly obvious they're gonna write down whatever they can in a report to make themselves look like they had there was everything was justified. I shot an unarmed kid, 10 times. It was justified. I followed somebody, you know, and I shot them because I thought they was gonna beat me to death. It was justified. You know, let's be honest. Like if the cops make an arrest, so okay, if 10 of them, if two come, two against one, and they watching, surround their ass. Then 10 come, well, okay, 50 people surround them 10 people, surround their ass. Because I mean, let's get something straight. People get arrested for bogus shit. People get arrested because somebody's trying to abuse their power. But when it's a bullshit, bogus situation, the person who's on the other end of it has the right to live. Their right to live is just as important as the cop's right to live who's making this bullshit up. Nobody has no more right to life on this planet than anybody else due to some bullshit regulation or uniform or badge or some doctrine. That's all bullshit. Like, you would fight for your life. A lot of these kids, a lot of these men that are dying, oh, we don't know how he killed him, he was resistant. They're not resisting arrest, they fighting for their life. You choking somebody out, they can't breathe, they fighting to breathe. You get what I'm saying? You jump a turnstile, yeah, you need to be arrested for that shit. Do you need to shoot somebody for that? No, you don't. You walking down the street minding your business, somebody comes pushing up on you to harass you and then winds up shooting you. If you try to run away, you're resistant? No, you're running for your life. See, these things are very simple. And I think we as a society, and especially us in Black America, like, we have to respect the lives of our fellow brothers and sisters. Because law enforcement is not going to respect our lives. They're blatant with it. And don't think this is just a black issue, because I did a video maybe a week, 2 weeks ago about Eric Garner and, God dog, I forgot the man's name. Their names are both on the title. But this was a white dude. They just did him in. Just execute him. It was bullshit. I'll put a link in the description box of that video. So if you see the one with Eric Garner's name on it, his name is John. I think it's John something. I forgot already. But this is bullshit. Like, but once again, I go back to this. Where all these thugs at? See, these people that's supposed to be running the community and they the hard ones. Do you notice every time some shit like this go on, they gone? Matter of fact, let me get deeper than that before I go. Say the president comes to town, because I want to let you know how your thugs and gangsters and drug dealers who you fear so much operate. Say the president comes in town. There's a summit or something. Don't you notice all the gang thuggish shit just stop? Just like that. The president's coming to town. You motherfuckers need to chill out. I swear to God, we're gonna put the wrath of God on you if you commit one crime. Then all of a sudden, how did that trickle down to the gangs? How did this gang? We got a truce. This is the president's summits in town. What was it, G20 summits in town, and these motherfuckers told us if we shoot at anybody, gonna be a problem. Like, I grew up on the west side of Chicago, right? And there was a summit. I don't believe, maybe a couple of years ago, I don't believe it was one crime. while all of them people was in town. Not one fucking crime. Not one fucking shooting. That ain't fucking coincidence, because when it happens in D.C., same shit happens. When it happens in California, same shit happens. When it happens in Louisiana or Texas or Minneapolis, the same shit happens. Philadelphia, the same shit constantly happens. So I'm letting y'all know. Y'all quote unquote, thugs in the community, they in on this shit. Don't think they're not. Alright.